Hello Minecrafters, and welcome to episode 24 of our Direwolf 20 Let's Play series. Last episode we just got into Applied Energistics, and we started working with the inscribers. We got to this one and figured out that we need a different quartz from what we have. So we're going to have to start doing some other crafting. Had gotten toward the end of the episode, so I said I would continue on with this episode. And one of the things that I want to do, just like with any new project, when I work on something different with a car or build something or something like that, you've always got to get new tools. And so with the Applied Energistics, you can get the nether quartz wrench. Now you can also get this with another one of the quartzes. Is that the right one? I believe we can do it with this one. Yep, you can do it with that one as well. However, nether quartz is a lot easier to come by, so I'll stick with using that. So, as we go, the quartz that we need for this is the pure quartz, I believe. Yes, you have to use the pure Certus quartz. Now, the way, put that back in there before it gets lost. Alright, so pure Certus quartz. In order to make this, you have to drop a Certus quartz seed made from Certus quartz, dust, and sand into a puddle of water. To make the process faster, add Crystal Growth Accelerators. Well, if you've looked into this, if you've messed around with this any at all, you already know these seeds take forever to grow in just regular water. So we're going to start off with the growth accelerators. And go ahead and get those crafted up. Did I look up the right thing? Growth or crystal, CRY. Crystal Growth Accelerators. Alright, so we're going to need, and I'm going to go ahead and make 5 of these because I've got a little setup that I'm going to try on this. So we're going to have a Fluix block, quartz glass, ME glass cable, iron ingot, so a few things. Now do I have, okay, I think I've got most of it in my inventory to make the first stuff here. And I want 5 of these because I want to make 5. Next up is this, and so I need to make that, and that was what I took out. Nope, don't need that. Need that and that, and I guess took the glass out too. How many of those do I need? I don't know, I'll just get some. Let's see, so we want to run that across, and that on the top, and that on the bottom, and that gives us our quartz fiber. And the quartz fiber is used here. Like that. Let's see. Iron. We'll get there slowly but surely. And there's how we make our 5. So now we have our 5 crystal growth accelerators. And in addition to that, I'm going to need some more of the glass cable. Which is, alright, so 3 more of these. And there's that. And I've got 3, so I want, ooh, hey, I forgot, already made some. Okay, so now we've got that. The next thing we're going to need, in order to power this, we need an energy acceptor. And this is basically what converts our power into the applied, or the, I guess it's EU this runs on. Oh, right, need another one of those. And it just basically converts the power over so that we can use it. Oh, I thought I had, there we go. Yep, that'll work. So we're going to need to make one of these for this, and probably make a second one for the actual system, because I'm going to put this over there in the corner. And so I've got my energy acceptor, which my power will come into. Then I'll run the power out of that with my glass cable, and then that will attach to these 5. And I'm going to need one other thing, and the saw does not like being on the little tool rack there. It is there, but it's a little interesting. And let's see, I need to put this all there, my stone here. And I want to just cut this all the way down to covers. And then once I get that, I'll drop one in. Trying to think of exactly how I want to do that. That'll work, I think. And I'm going to need to go get a bucket of water here in just a minute. Wonder, do I have a bucket down here anywhere? I mean, it doesn't take much to make it. That's what I usually end up doing. I get tired of looking for the bucket, and I just figure, you know, it's easier to just make it. And I know when last episode I started this over here. I've moved it over here because of that one, and I'll explain that in just a second here. Can I use one of these to get water? I guess not. Well, I don't need that puddle. Okay. So we want to dig out over here just like that. And I want to take, and I actually do this a little different from what some people do. Yeah, I need to stand sideways here. No. All right. Pickaxe. Wait, I've got the wrench. I can use the wrench. Maybe if I put the cable down first, it'll help. I think that's what I want, because I want those. Yeah, that should be right. Can I turn it? That'll work. Okay, so now that's connected. So then I'm going to take and put these like this, and then go back to my cable. Actually, I need my pickaxe, because I want to dig that out, because I've got a dimensional transceiver over here feeding power to my inscribers, and so I can tap off of that by putting my energy acceptor right beside of it, and then just do one more cable there. And as you can see from the glow, they are working. So put that back in the wall. I don't think, no, because I'm still at 102, so I know I can't do, I don't know if that, wait a minute, I got a cover right here. I wonder if that'll interfere. Looks like they're still glowing. That doesn't look too bad. I can deal with that. Alright, so now if I try and put the water in there, it's going to run out. So that's what the micro blocks are for. Is you can take the little micro block, and now you don't want to put it here because then that's registered as inside of this block. So what I do is I put it on the outside there and then on top of it. And then I can place that and there. Need to make a couple more. I always drop that thing. Okay, and then place that one and there and there. And so what that actually does is it allows me to place water in there. It doesn't run out, but this should work. Alright, so we have our growth accelerators placed, and we have our energy acceptor, and we have power going to it from our dimensional transceiver. And eventually we will want a way to cut this off. Reason being is because these 5 use 80 RF a tick. The combination of the 5, I went in test world and ran a scan on them and all that, and so they use a good bit of energy. And speaking of power, I have actually changed the way I do that just a little bit. Oop, missed my turn. And what I did was I put my magmatic dynamos down here. I took the upgrades out, so I'm only making 80 RF a tick max. But this way, I'm not cycling this as much. I figure this way I can use some lava, but when I get my quarry online, or as I have, you know, spikes in power need, then the reactor can kick on and all that. So anyways, back to the seeds. Let's see, I need Certus quartz dust. I thought, oh, it's in my bag. Okay, so we've got our Certus quartz dust here. Basically you get that just by running regular Certus quartz through, you can run it through the sag mill or whatever. Then you put sand with that, and for each one of these you're going to get 2 seeds. And so go ahead and get all of those. Come over here, toss them in, and take off my magnet. I thought about that. About time I threw them in there. Okay, where did they go? Oh, they didn't come out all the way. Okay. But no longer than they were in there, they're already at 21%. So they do pretty well. And so we'll just let those cook up for a minute, and what we'll do then is stick them in this chest over here, and that'll put them into here. Now the changes I made, first of all, I put on these little jungle wood, well, they're labels, and what it allows you to do is you can interact with it empty hand. If you'll sneak and right click, it gives you 3 spots to put something. And so what I did is I went in here and I put the silicone and what it makes, which is the printed silicone. So if you drop silicone in here, it'll go through this plate and it will come out as the little silicone thing. So I figured that was kind of neat to show the transition on there. But the way I have this set up is, of course, the chest exports into the inscriber. Then the inscriber goes out and down here into this chest. Now the one up here is used to combine these items, and we will see that here in just a second. So now we have our pure Certus quartz crystals, and I'll go ahead and run one of these through, and it'll go in. You see the progress meter go up, it'll jump out and should go down here to this chest. And so now I can put that there and that there. And so we can see that the crystal one is here, and then our diamond one. So there we've got that. And these are used in a lot of the processes. So that's that. Let's see what else we want to go ahead and make. Drive. I want to make an ME drive. May as well start there. So I'm going to need 2 engineering processors. And to get the engineering processor, you have to have the printed engineering circuit, the printed silicone, and a redstone. And then that will go up in the top. So I'm going to need a diamond, and I've got a silicone in my bag here. So I'll take and drop the diamond over here, the silicone over here, and here shortly, oh, there went the silicone. So there's that one. Why have I got... I don't know why that got in there. And there's that. That should go into the chest. And there we go. And then we take this, and you can put it in here, or you can put it in up here. I did find out that these are sensitive to side input. So this has to be put in from the side, this has to be put in from the top, and this has to be put in from the bottom. So we'll take... Why do I keep doing that? I did this a few times last episode. So we'll take our diamond and put it in there. Take our silicone, or our printed silicone, put it in here. They'll come together, the meter runs up, and poof, there's our engineering processor. And we're actually going to need a few of these. So I'm going to go ahead and run up 5 of these. And 10 of these, because the silicone is really used in a bunch of stuff. And okay, I've already got that there, and I've got a silicone, so hit that and that, and then those will snap together like that, and then it should end up down here. And all this to make an ME drive. So now I need 4 iron ingots and 2 glass cable, and these 4 iron, did I not have any glass cable? Oh yeah, I do. And there is our ME drive. And this will be used, I don't know where I'm going to put this. I'll put it there. Okay, and I probably need to make another one of those energy acceptors. Fluix crystal. 4 of you, and more iron, that and place it on top of that. And then I should be able to and like I said before, this isn't necessarily where all this is going to stay. This is just kind of a throw together area. What's that wrench? Ah, priority. Okay. And let's see what else. I need a terminal. And we've got a couple of choices. I know I'm going to want to end up at a crafting table. So I need an ME terminal. And from there I'm going to need a bright illuminated panel. Sure. Which comes from an illuminated panel, which is glowstone, more quartz glass, and iron, and redstone. So I'm just going to grab all that. And some of that, and some of that. Now let's see if I can remember it. Was that close? Oh, glowstone. Okay. I can make some of that. All right. Oh, and it makes 3. Cool. And I see. I think it. Yep, that made the bright one. That makes it dark. Regular. Yeah, we'll stick with bright. Okay, and so then I need a logic processor, which is the gold one. Well, shoot. And actually, I think I've already made up some whenever I was testing stuff out. Yeah, I did. I'll just throw these over here. And I need one of those and one of those. Put the gold one in there. The silicone one there. Chunk. And there we go. And then I need a formation core and an annihilation core. So that's with a logic processor. And that's with a logic processor. So I need 2 more logic processors. Just that one. So I can see a trend here. So we'll just go ahead and make up a few of those until we can get some, you know, actual automated crafting going on. There's one. And there's the other. Okay, now you need a Fluix dust and a charged ore. Oh, any crystal. Okay. So, any crystal. And Fluix dust. Fluix. Guess I need to make one. Throw it in there. Come out the other side. There we go. That and that. Oh, where is it? There you are. And there's 2 of those. And I need to clear out some inventory here. And you can see some of the things I have not set the sort for yet. I think that's about all I can do right now, but that helps. Alright, next up, I'm going to make the annihilation, which is flux dust and another quartz. Gonna have to make some more of that here before too long. And let's see, there's that. Now was that with the dust or the hole? Shoot, went too far. Okay, that's hole. So that. And we'll put that down, and that, and that. And then we have our annihilation core. And so now I should be able to make the terminal. And so we can take the terminal, I'll go ahead and put that there. We can take the terminal, put it on here, and have access, which we don't have anything in there yet. So might go ahead and just stick with that for now. Because I do need to make storage. And we're going to start off with a little 1K. And that's going to require 4 quartz, 4 redstone, and a logic processor. And the logic processor is like the one we just did. And so we should have that. So we'll go ahead and take that and put it in the middle. And we'll take and get, we need 4. And, oh, redstone, I've already got that. And I'll go ahead and make 3 of them. Next, I need, shoot, didn't mean to click, 3 redstone and 2 quartz glass. Put that there. Was that it? Wrong one. Oh, and iron. So that all goes up 1. I missed the iron. And the 2 quartz glass. And so then this makes our 1K storage. And we can take that and stick it in there. I'm missing something. I know what it is. Shoot. I'm not outputting power to that, so I have to interact with this. Oh, come on. So basically I have to come over here and interact with this. Because as I pivot this over, you'll see that this is set to input. Well, I need it to output. And where's my dented? There you are. That's not the right. Oh, it was down in the hole. Oh, good grief. Flooring problems. Okay, now it's lit up, and so now I can put stuff in here. And if you come over here, you can see I've got 4 of 63 types, and is using 39 of the 1024 bytes. So that is the storage cell. But I want a larger storage cell, so I'm going to take this back out, and if it's empty and there's nothing in it, if you shift and right click, it should take it apart. So there's my housing, and it took and put my 1K back in the stack with the others. So now we can look up the 4K. Now these are actually a little more convenient because they'll hold 4K of items but it only cost 3 1Ks to do it. Now you do have to have, a few other materials to bind it all together into that. So we'll look at this. Now we need our printed calculation circuit and our silicone, and this one comes from the Certix, or Certus. So I believe we didn't run any extras through, so go ahead and run that. Yep, that's the right one. Now that'll come down here, and I'll get that in one of these. Throw that one up top. Throw that one down the bottom. Those will come together. And boom. Pick it up down here. And so that should be all we need for this. And then we can just take and put this with that storage housing, and then we have a 4K. And so that is how you upgrade one of your storage cells. Now, whatever you do, do not take this apart like that with stuff in it. So my understanding is it will delete it. It'll delete any of the items that was in it. And you know what? We can actually go ahead and test that. What do I not mind getting rid of? Okay, we'll put covers in and some stone. Sure, why not? So 2 items. Now we come over here, and it actually won't let you. So there you go. Take the items out, pick it back up, shift right click, and it takes it apart. And so you can do that all the way on up. So that way you don't have to be as worried about making a bunch of 1Ks and then losing the resources whenever you have enough resources to move up to the next step, because you can take those apart. And all that's already been made, so I think I want to make some more of these, because it looks like I'm going to be needing a bunch more. Do I have any? Don't have any ground up yet. Alright, I'm going to start this grinding, and I'll be right back. And we're back, and got that stack ground up, and I got it combined with the sand, which gave me 2 stacks. And so then I'm going to take them over here, get them tossed in and running. That way I'll go ahead and get my stocks and reserves up for that. But I believe that's going to be about all the time that we've got today. There was one other thing I just wanted to brush over real quick. If you noticed, I've got more of the Java barrels set up, and I actually went in and added voids to most of them. You can see the void right there. Basically what that means is once this barrel gets full, any more that comes into it will be voided off. Now I've got this one at a diamond level, so it'll hold 896 stacks. So I went ahead and got that fixed up. I haven't made the voids for these yet. Another rack, the oak and planks and stuff down here, but I did leave 2 slots. You can see a little 2 right there, and also up in the Wayla information you can see upgrade slots 2 of 7. That's the available that are remaining. So I'll probably make some more voids for those, but I found that this is just a really good way to make sure I've got materials, but I don't get too many. And then, as I've said previously, once I get the quarry running, the quarry will empty into an ender chest that matches this one. And so then it'll all come in like that. And then it'll also sort down here. Now, as I expand my AE system and I'm able to contain all of the materials, then everything in the chests down below will end up going into the AE system, into drives. But all of the chests will stay. And what I'll do is, there is I'm not even sure I can find it right now. There is a device that it's a storage. Where is it? And I'm not sure what it looks like anymore in the new system. ME storage bus, that's it. And so what I'll do is end up making some of these ME storage buses, and that way I can tie these barrels into the AE system. And the AE system will actually send to and receive from the barrels, as well as the Ender IO putting into the barrels from the quarry or from my Ender pouch or whatever. So anyways, it's one of the ways that I try and control the storage and all that. So, but now I feel like I'm kind of rambling, and looks like they're done. Yep, and there we go. So I think that'll be a good cutoff point here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. I know I'm definitely learning a lot as we're going, so hopefully it's at least entertaining for you. And if you did like the video, please click like to help me out a little bit. If you have any questions, or if there are any areas you want to make sure I cover or anything like that, make sure to leave a comment down below. And if you've not already signed up or subscribed and would like to be notified when we post up our next video, make sure to subscribe. But hope you have a great day. This has been Jim Slate, and take care, and God bless.